Hey, what's up YouTube? Today we're in a different starting room. If you watched to the end of my last video, then you will remember this. A sneak peek to my next video. Now, I will be releasing a poll very soon on what you would like my next video to be. More on that later. Right now, we're going to learn how to build this. Let's get into it. Hi, and welcome back. Okay, let's start building this. First, I forgot something again. I'm just using a pressure plate for this activation system. You can use something else. That's what I'm using though. You're gonna want to start with a copper bulb, a smooth quartz block, and a pressure plate. You're gonna want to build 2 blocks underground for this, so that this is at ground level, because this is gonna be the ground. Continue building off of that. I like to build these totally exposed, so you can just get a good look at the redstone later. Then what you're gonna want to do, comparator coming out in the direction you want the door to be from the pressure plate. Then you want a solid block and a torch, redstone torch. Then sticky piston, however many ticks of delay you want. I like 2 or 3. Do this so that it connects, and they should kind of ripple like that. But yeah, I'll fix the locking open thing later. Next, what you're gonna want to do, may as well place your blocks on here now as a visual aid. You're actually only going to want 1 tick here. And then, this is a new thing. Takes up less space, but it needs to go a specific number of blocks. It's a redstone torch tower. Kinda useful in redstone. And there. And then what you're going to want to do for this bit is make sure not to place a solid block right here. In fact, place glass. And then you're going to want redstone dust here. I'm trying to keep this as thin as possible, the circuitry. That's my goal with this. You should make it thicker and not as wide if you want. You just rotate it to go out this way or this way if you want. But that is my goal here. And then you're just gonna want a repeater. Again, same amount of delay. You want 1 less of delay here, I should say, because the elevator adds a little bit of delay. And then just your redstone dust, your block, and test again. It will look a lot better in a minute. Then what you're going to want to do is, may as well build your ceiling right now. This is not going to be a flush door like the old one. It's a spiral door, which a lot of other people like, so. Right now I'm going for more searchable videos. And then I'll go for more obscure redstone contraptions that some more people will like to see because there aren't a million YouTube tutorials on it. Again, same amount of delay as always. If you want that smooth, you're gonna want another one right here. And this one is the hardest to add the delay to. What you're gonna want to do is 2 ticks here, and then, or however much delay is on this one, and then just do that again right here. And place this, and connect up the redstone dust. And there's that. I was trying to figure out a fix. I figured, hey, maybe it's a feature. Decided not to tell you guys it's just a feature. It's not. But it is kind of helpful, so it's not bad that it's not a feature. Just maybe not what you want. Let me try and remember how I did this. Oh, wait, hey. Again, you're gonna want a 3 tall ceiling. I know a lot of my builds are like that, but they kinda have to be. Sorry if it's an inconvenience, but it's kind of the way they've gotta work. Ooh, just had some cold wind blow into my room. Brr. Okay, right here, 2 ticks. Or 6. I'm gonna go more into depth on how those work in a minute here, because I recently learned something new. And I would like to explain it to you guys. Yeah. Oh, I know. This, instead of being glass, this one, you're going to want to have just be a solid block. That's what you want. And this one doesn't really matter. Just go like this. Do that. 2 ticks again. However much you want, sorry. And there you go. That's technically working. We're gonna work even more on it though. To make it, try and see if we can make it work even better. So, what you're gonna wanna do is compare it right here. Next, you're gonna wanna figure out how long it takes for this to finish. As for me, I'm gonna just place a few max ticks repeaters. That's what I feel like doing. I don't feel like counting it out. I will teach you how to count it out though. I think that's about what I want. And this just happens. That is exactly what I want, actually. You may want to add a little bit more delay, just so you have a little bit of time after it finishes opening. So I'm going to do that. So this mechanism down here is basically just so that the thing doesn't lock open, but it also stays open long enough for the spiral to finish. If that makes any sense. Now, here's the glitch, the problem. and I'm going to teach you how to fix it. If you stand on this pressure plate, when it gets that power from here, which takes about 3 seconds, I found, it's just constantly getting powered and it can't shut off. Ever. The fix to that is actually in the pressure plate on the other side. One moment, I'm gonna just break that. So you're gonna go. I like to go the same number of blocks out on this side as I did on the other side. Stone pressure plate, dust. Use regular redstone dust. Careful not to attach to any pistons or anything like that. Attach to this. But also what you're going to want to do is move this whole thing, this whole side, down a block. And when you do that, you're going to want to place a sticky piston right here, any solid block, and just more redstone dust. And when this door locks open, you step on this pressure plate out here, and that block extends, removing all power from this and causing a factory reset, basically. Especially if you do this. This is actually, that actually might improve my design, causing it to close instantly. Some people might see as a flaw, actually, but oops, forgot to lock it. So you lock this open. Oops, it's locked open. You step on this. And oh, I didn't put enough delay. But basically, yeah, it starts closing out when it's max ticks. That's even worse of a glitch. Don't try and do that. Never mind. I thought I had found a cool way to do it. Never mind. Well, here's the door. That's all of it done. I'd like to start a new challenge, actually. If you see any way that you can improve my design, just make a video on it, and just comment saying that you did it. I'll click your channel and find it. I'm not 100% sure how the tag things work, so. But yeah, that should be it for today. Let's get into the redstone. Okay. Now that all the nerds are left, like me, let's get into this. Or wannabe nerds, I guess. So basically, I explained how redstone lamps work in my first video, where I make this. Basically, they turn on, and they send out a continuous comparator signal, and they stay on as long as after they've been depowered, until they're powered again. So basically, this door, it basically shuts this off, which in turn shuts this off with a little bit of delay, and each of these add a little bit more delay for each piston, so it spirals. This is a timer that is meant to go on a little bit longer than as long as it takes for all the redstone to go all around here and finish closing. So that basically the door doesn't start to close until it's finished opening. It doesn't break the redstone at all. It just makes it look a lot better if you make it wait until it finishes. Here, I can actually make it just redstone dust for a minute. And if you just step on it, it doesn't look as cool, in my opinion. Oops. But yeah, that is it. I have been Commander Stone, and I will see you next time.